Hey, everybody. It's Monday, April 3rd, first Monday of the month, first team call of the month. So thank you for taking the time to be on and or listen to the recording. I'm sorry if you hear the background. I'm at rehearsals for my kids' performance, so you'll hear singing. But yeah, thank you all for being here, and great job, everyone, for March. We'll be posting the totals for PV and Success Club, our images. I'll do it right after this call, actually. They're ready to go. So thank you for all your hard work in March. Go ahead, Rania.
All right, so we are talking dates. So Spring Fit group started today. So it's not too late to add people in, especially if they're getting the all access. They can start with the workouts and then join in once they get their package. April, I can't even believe it's April. I keep saying it today. April 8th is Super Saturday. So Super Saturday, if you don't know where to find a local Super Saturday, let your coach know and we can help you find one that's close to you. But it's an amazing event, local event, lots of great information, inspirational stories, just a great motivation and a great way to get inspired. You learn a lot. They're going to be, from my understanding, making an announcement, at least one. So that's always exciting. And just hearing people's stories and journeys and being a part of the community is always really great. So Super Saturdays this Saturday. If you want or need help finding one close to you, definitely reach out. And then April 10th, we have a free clean eating recipe swap. So for this free group, we're just going to be sharing clean eating recipes throughout the week, and encourage people to join. It's an opportunity to invite to something free. So providing them value and giving them, if you're worried about being salesy, then here's an opportunity to share something with somebody that they don't have to pay for and get them to get an idea of what we do and what our groups are like. And then 424 is our next group, and it is the swimsuit slim down. Just personally, I am going at the don't dread swimsuit, because I think this is a really big pain point for people, that this is coming around and they want to feel comfortable and feel good in their own skin. So, however you feel like it'll attract your people. But we're calling it the swimsuit slim down. So those are our dates.
They've said that at the Super Saturday, they're announcing a new super trainer, and they've kind of made it sound like it's not the one that won the 20s thing. So maybe, who knows? But all I know is I'm going to be sitting front row for Carl.
Nice.
VIP
awesome.
ticket.
Awesome. Yay. That's awesome. Good job. Okay, Tammy, will you take a couple minutes and explain? You seem to have all the answers for all access. Well, whenever I ask you a question, you know the answer. And so we were just hoping you would tell us a little bit about all access, the new bundle pricing, and whatever you know about it. That would be awesome.
Okay, so if you haven't seen the post, the all access that is normally $199 for the month of April, we're assuming month of April, they could always go on, but they've said for the month of April right now is for $160, which is crazy. I've never seen that big of a drop in price in my 2 years. And it's a super amazing deal. If you think about that, Shakeology is normally $130. You're getting the all access for $30, or if you think about all access for a year is usually $99, aka about $100. You're getting Shakeology for $60, which is about $2 a serving. So it is an amazing value. It was an amazing value before, but I love sales. So this is really cool. A couple things about it with this. I think it's really important that we make sure people understand it is the all access Beachbody on demand, which means every program, including the new ones, for a year. But the Shakeology is only for 1 month. I've had somebody say, oh, so I get Shakeology for a year. No, you don't get Shakeology for a year. So I think it's really important that we're totally upfront and honest of it's the Shakeology for a month. You also get the portion control containers, including that new bigger blue one, which is cool. I wish I had that one. I'm pretty sure you get a shaker cup as well, and you get a portion fix book. And then on the All Access on Demand, you have access to every single workout calendar, every single meal plan, the whole Fixate, all the meal plan, or all the recipes for Fixate. So you have access to everything. They just have to access it on demand. A couple things. You have access starting, like the people that have bought it from me in the last 2 days, within about 4 hours. They say up to 72 hours, but my people have done workouts that same day that were, the premium. So it could take up to 72 hours. So I've had people say, whoa, do I have to pay for the 99 on top? No, just wait a couple hours and it will show up. I usually tell them 24 to 72 hours. If it hasn't shown up in the 5 days, they need to contact me and I'll get on with coach relations, and your coach can help you do that as well. After 30 days, so you have that 30-day money back guarantee, so they can cancel for 30 days for a refund. But after 30 days, you can cancel, but you're not going to get any of your money back. So from month 2 on through month 12, they've paid $99 for the year. You're not going to get a prorated refund like you would with the previous club membership. So I think that's a big thing to point out. You do not get a prorated refund after 30 days. I'm trying to think of anything else.
Just that, like, I know I've had some people ask me if it can stream like on smart TVs or
it can stream on anything that has a web browser. So if their smart TV has access to a web browser, it can. So their big ones, they say, are Roku, Amazon Fire, the Fire Stick, Chromecast, Apple TV, not the older Apple TVs. It has to be a certain Apple TV. I don't have one of those, so I don't know which one it is. But there's an FAQ that talks about that. I don't know the number. I just always Google it. But as long as they have access to a web browser. So if they can go to their smart TV and type in a web address, then it should work. On an Android, so there is an app for iOS, of course, for Apple. There is not an app for Android, but I have not had any trouble accessing it. It looks like you're going to have trouble. It shows the screen that says your Flash player is not up to date or whatever. You just press X and it works just fine. So it makes you think it's not going to work, but it does. I've used it on my phone multiple times. And I have an Android. So there's the app. The app for Apple, you can download 7 workouts to do offline. So that's something, if they have an Apple, to definitely recommend if they're going to be traveling or something without internet. But otherwise, they're good.
Perfect. And I want to just add that because the price of Shakeology is such an objection that we get, you're going to fill your people out, but I really would say how when you do the bundle, you get your Shakeology for $60 instead of the other way around, because everyone balks at the price of the Shakeology. So you're getting it less than half price.
I've had tons of people bundle. Have no problem with the $99 year thing, but they have an awful time with the Shakeology price. So I am definitely going at it with the Shakeology savings.
Cool.
$100 for the year and $60 for the Shakeology.
Awesome.
I do remind people that they're on their HD order. They do send those emails when their HD order is up, and it is easy to change your flavor, to cancel, whatever. I really love those emails. I'm so thankful they started those. I try to remember as a coach to remind them, but sometimes I would forget. I put a reminder in and everything, but those emails are super helpful to remind them that a shipment is coming up.
Awesome. Cool.
If you haven't had a chance to listen to today's National Wake Up Call, I'm going to put another plug in for that. Shalene Johnson got on there. She's an amazing social media person. She was really talking about how not to sell this. Don't get on and just advertise the price. Don't get on and put a link. She really was talking about how to tell the stories, how to tell a story and get people to see that. So if you haven't listened to it, get on and listen to it. She was telling us step-by-step how to tell a story, get on Facebook Live, and I still have 10 minutes left, so I'm not sure how it is.
Awesome. Thank you, Tammy. Okay, so we want to announce that for the month of April, we are going to have an in partnership We Shine social media challenge with a $50 cash prize. It'll be a drawing, but for every challenge pack that you sell, or person that you help, then you will go on to our team page, in partnership with Shine Coaches group page, post a picture of yourself holding up your fingers of how many points you have. And in the description, you're going to put how the business has positively impacted your life. And all of this is to help you get ready for posting in social media. So you're posting in a private, safe place amongst your coaches, and the leaders are going to give you a little bit of feedback that it was great, or maybe you could change a couple things here or there to get you ready for posting out in the big world of social media. And every time you do that, you get an entry for the drawing for $50 cash. So win-win. You get a little practice and possibly win some cash. So we will give you all the details in a post tonight. I'll put it in there in a little bit, but it's going to be a fun way that we all will hold each other accountable. We'll get positive support, constructive criticism maybe, but it's all a learning experience for everyone. Sometimes you can't think of how to say what you want to say in a post, but maybe Rania said something that I really liked that resonated, and I just kind of, mold it for myself and post it myself. And so we'll be able to give you some of that feedback of how you could mold it or whatever. And then it'll be giving us practice for actually going out there into social media, into the public. So, any questions about that? Tammy didn't know about that. Did you have any questions? I know you get to do 2 posts now.
I know, I'm excited.
It's retroactive to April 1.
I don't usually have points this early, so.
That's awesome. Congratulations too, by the way. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
All right. Rania, did I miss anything on that?
I think that's it.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. You're next.
All right. So as most of you know, we just finished our accountability, our badass accountability coaching group. So we are putting out there the next level group coming up. We're going to start on Monday. And this group is going to be a little different. If you are in the badass group, we tried to share more information, tips, things that you guys could start doing to build your tribe and build a community and add value. So we want you guys to go back. If you haven't reviewed all of that, we want you to go back through that. And then if you've decided you're ready to take it to the next level, which we did ask those of you that were in the group, for those of you that were ready to take it to the next level or wanted to still review but then move on, this group starts Monday. And it's going to be a little different because it's not us providing you with as much information every day, but rather it's accountability. It's real accountability group. So we expect everybody to check in every day, check in that you did your personal development, check in that you've done your invites, check in that you've, added new people. Ask questions, share tips, things like that as well. And we hope to do the same. Something pops up, an idea that I'm doing, I'll be sharing in there. Or if Robin comes see, hey, this is how I add friends. We want to share that stuff with you, but we also need something to now have you guys focus on your business and building your business. So the best way to do that is by doing the vital behaviors and inviting and sharing and telling stories and doing all of this stuff. So that's what that group is going to be more. It's more accountability. And, you know, we expect that if you're going to be in that group, that you're going to participate. We put a lot of time into that last group, and we put a lot of time into trying to provide you guys with information. Shalise and I spent a lot of money on those WBA classes and us sharing them with you guys. So we really, if you're ready to take it to the next level, then we want you guys to really step up and do that. And that's what this group is all going to be about.
And I'll just add, we're going to have a Google Doc in there for the people that want to check the boxes, and for us to be able to also see in one location how everyone's doing. And I think we're going to be doing some we're going to do some random prizes for people that are participating and that are staying accountable. And I'll just reiterate to what Rania said, that we spend a lot of time on the training and putting it together and coming up with things to tell you guys and to teach you and to be mentors to you. And we really need something in return, just to show that we haven't wasted our time. So we appreciate the people that have participated. We appreciate the people that know that they need more time and have told us that, and that's fine too. We all have lives, but we've also made decisions to build our businesses. And so we just need a little something in return. So we will be rewarding those that do participate with some random prizes, and just as a thank you for us spending the time. So I think that's all. Again,
on that note, Robin, yes. On that note, can I share a quote from what I heard Lindsay Matway say today?
Yes,
so I was
please.
listening to those income surges that Shalise was posting about. The second one is from Lindsay Matway. She was telling her story, which I've never heard it full, like she told it on that. So it was really interesting. But she was talking about actually having your business. And she said, are you treating this business like a hobby, then whining that it doesn't pay like a business? So if we want to treat it like a hobby, that's totally up to you, but it's going to pay like a hobby. If you want it to pay like a business, you got to treat it like a business, and you can't cheat this business. It's not front loaded. You're not going to get the tons of money up front just for recruiting people. If you can't cheat it, you actually have to work your business.
Thank you. That's an awesome quote. Yeah, you do. Because we all know that when we're treating it like a hobby, then our momentum also slows down if we had it before. And then it's like starting all over again, pushing that pedal again. So it's very true. What I'm going to encourage you, we're not going to talk about goals here, because I know these ladies' goals and they're big, and they're for things like Success Club Party at Summit and photo ops in Punta Cana and things like that. So I know what you guys' goals are, but I'm going to challenge everybody that listens to this recording to post in the comments of the when I post the recording, or when Rania posts the recording, post in the comments what your goals are for April, please. We'd appreciate knowing those. And then lastly, gosh, Tammy had such an awesome quote, but I had another one too. And you hear her, she's so cute. Okay. The quote is, obstacles are things a person sees when he takes his eyes off of the goal. So if you are so focused on your goal and taking the steps that need to be taken to reach your goal, then you can't see the obstacles, because they just fly off and they're out of the way because you're focusing on your goal. So I know these ladies and myself are focused on our goals for April. And with that, I will say, have a good evening, and thank you for being on, Tammy, Rania, and thank you for those that listen to the recording.
Okay.
Bye.
Good night.